Hello, good afternoon. We're still at the ZIE conference, and I'm joined by an engineer from HIT. He's going to introduce himself and basically talk about his engineering background.
Okay, my name is Edmund Maputi. I'm the Dean for School of Engineering at the Harare Institute of Technology. Basically, I'm here at the Infrastructure Conference to discuss with colleagues all engineering matters of national significance. And yeah, this is what we are focusing on this whole week. How do we drive and build our nation from an engineering perspective?
Okay, thank you very much. During your presentation, you mentioned that you have a hub of engineers that are working on various types of projects that are of national importance and personal development and growth. And I'm sure you are mentoring a lot of other engineers in that. Could you possibly tell our viewers about the hub so that maybe other institutes may also create similar hubs?
Okay, well, the hub concept is there in all institutions, but in particular, when you talk about the Harare Institute of Technology, our mandate is to develop, incubate, transfer, and commercialize technology.
Okay.
So what that really means is from the onset, we have what I would call a central theme in the university that looks at coming up with technology that impacts society, and also developing engineers, high impact engineers that are able to respond to the needs of the nation. So when we talk about the initiatives with HIT, like the one I presented on, this was on an engineering design lab that we have, where we have students in the engineering faculty beginning to deal with national significant projects, as early as in their second year, third year, and fourth year, coming on linking this to our postgraduate framework that takes them through the master's programs and the PhD programs. So essentially, we are linking the pain points in the country. Where do we want to solve issues on? And then we take our engineers to be able to start working on this early on, and then we have national significant solutions. So one of the projects that we were just highlighting in there was one we focused on this year to do with mass transportation systems. Our cities are growing, and the world over there is a high movement, rural to urban migration. So we're going to be talking about cities that are more cramped, more people in cities. So we need to talk about the mass transport systems. The ones we have at the moment have an impact on the environment in terms of the CO2 emissions that are actually there. And how do we come up with cleaner systems that allow people to travel in the shortest possible time? Because time is money. When people spend more time in traffic than at work, we lose as an economy. So that's why this issue of mass transportation systems is very, very critical. And that's why we've taken it up as a university. So we've set up a mass transportation system center that is bringing in researchers, bringing in engineers across the divide, finance people across the divide to come and congregate on how do we deliver a mass transportation system. And all this is happening inside HIT. So this then speaks to our mandate. What government has instructed us to do is to then develop, incubate, and commercialize technology.
Okay. So having carried out all the feasibility studies, and well, that was a masterpiece of a project. Wanted to find out, do you have a model as yet?
The model is there. We actually have a life-size model of the tram system, which one can actually go in. The unit is on a 150-meter track. This is what we call our proof of concept, because we know it's there and it can be done. So what we're talking about now is taking this to the next level, where we can actually have it in our own cities, and have the alpha unit already functioning, and then we begin the continuous improvement cycle, where we now build newer models, we keep on with this cycle until we get to a point where when one steps into Zimbabwe, they will see a tram system, the same system that you'll see in Japan, the same system you'll see in America. We'll get there with a plan that is determined. Will definitely get to a level where in future, perchance, countries in Europe might be importing tram systems from us. So this is, you see, the moment we determine that we're going to do it, is what we've done at HIT. We've actually put a center where you'll find that we'll have researchers in. This is a point where we will distill all issues, mass transport, which means the future is bright, which means the intention from the university is well thought out, and the intention is clear that we're going to do this and we're going to get there.
Okay, wow. Okay, as we are about to wrap up, we are in this conference with a group of other engineers from very critical sectors. That is to say, even the municipality, even the ministerial department, etc. What form of collaborations would assist this idea to sail through?
Right. Already what we've done, we've called on various engineers in various metropolis. We've talked to engineers in local government, where we're looking also at their master plans, how all this comes together. Because, you know, at the end of the day, we all need to talk to each other to have these things, get to a point where there's a reality. So the call has gone out already. Quite a number have come on board to say, look, this must happen. We want it to happen, and then we are going to support such initiatives. So the university is ready. I think part of that presentation was to make that call, and it has been well received by the engineering fraternity. And so we're looking forward to this really getting to stages where we'll see determined steps moving forward. The financing people coming in, structural, civil aspects also coming in, the electrical aspects coming in, local governance, all that coming to a center where we say we are moving forward with this trajectory.
Thank you very much for having this discussion with us. Please make your shout outs to anybody at home, anybody in the institute, or just anyone you may prefer to say. Shout outs to?
Well, shout out to all engineers out there, and to come to the fore and realize that if we are going to build Zimbabwe, it's up to us. There is no country in the world that is developed and has not realized extensive activity in the metals area, extensive activity in the civils area. So one way, like in this conference, someone said, one indicator of growth is the amount of metal, the amount of concrete you put in a country.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Enjoy the rest of the conference.
Sure, thanks a lot. All right, thanks. I think it's